Okay, guys and girls, good afternoon and welcome to the regional section of the geography course. Good afternoon, of course, also means good morning because I'm not sure when you will be actually watching this presentation. So welcome to the Honours Geography Regional 5-day course, guys. The study of geography, core unit 2, regional geography. Okay, here we go. Over the 5 days, guys, I intend to cover the following sections with you. Number 1, we're going to ask ourselves, what is a region? There are many different types of regions, as we will see shortly. We're then going to go into your country and mine, and we're going to break Ireland down into a core region, namely the Greater Dublin Area, or the GDA. And having looked at the GDA, we're going to go westwards, and we're going to look at the northern and western region of Ireland as our peripheral region, a region on the edge. As Lady Gaga said, on the edge of glory, but we are saying on the edge of Ireland, but more importantly, on the edge of Europe. Having looked at Ireland, we're going to fly you, first class of course, all the way to Naples, the regional capital of the Mezzogiorno. The Mezzogiorno is a non-Irish European peripheral region in South Italy. Having looked at the Mezzogiorno, we're going to fly all the way back from Napoli, all the way back to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. And we're going to look at Paris, the Paris Basin, as a classic example of a non-Irish European core region. So if we get all of these done over the next 5 days, we are going to achieve a lot. So throughout the 5 days, we're going to look at what I've written up on the slide for you. All the time we'll be talking about the geography paper. We'll be talking about sample questions, which you'll see on your handouts, which you're using in conjunction with this course. Everything is explained on the handouts, but is backed up with this presentation on PowerPoint. If we practice the 3 L's, we cannot go wrong. We look at our notes, we look at the PowerPoint. You listen to me, and by combining the looking and the listening, you're going to learn. Any problems, raise your hand. Well, that doesn't arise here, but please make sure your mobile phone is turned off during this presentation at home so you can give it your 100% attention. So look, listen, and learn. It does work, believe you me. Stay focused. And remember the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make that horse drink. I can do everything for you, but you are the one doing the exam in June. You've got to make the effort to learn what I am presenting here for you. Throughout the 5-day course, we'll be talking about SRPs. Now, what are SRPs? Significant, relevant points. In ordinary talk, they're points of factual information. And the examiner all the time is looking for 15 points of factual information, or 15 SRPs. For example, over on the far side, rivers erode by hydraulic action. Hydraulic action is the process whereby the force, the speed, and the energy of the river loosens rocks on the riverbed and along the valley side. Ba-boom, that is an SRP. And every time we want 15 of these SRPs. So here it is again. It's a point of factual information. Or it could be a clear and concise explanation of a geographical term, like hydraulic action. Or it could be a statement relevant to the question being asked. In my answer, I will talk about primary economic activities in the Pars Basin as an example of a non-Irish core European region. A figure or a statistic may be included. Ireland is operating at full employment. Full employment is defined as when 96% of the population who want a job have a job. 15 SRPs at 2 marks each, and for those of you who are interested, this is a copy of my book. It's all about SRPs, guys. Okay. So here we go. Straight into Eastern and Midland region. That's the core Irish region. But we're not going to look at all of that region. We're going to home in on one section of that region, namely the Greater Dublin Area, or the GDA for short. And the map up on the right-hand corner gives you some idea of where we are going to go. Look at this map of Ireland. This map shows us how the European Union views Ireland. The European Union has broken Ireland down into 3 distinct parts. The Eastern and Midland region, we're going to start off with that. We're then going to bring you into the Northern and Western region. So we're going to start off at a core area and then move into a peripheral area. In the south, we have the southern region. Now, if you are alert, you will know that from your folding section in the physical geography course, you already have been in the southern region, i.e. the Munster Ridge and Valley landscape. The ridges are called anticlines, and the valleys are called synclines. Sandstone makes up the anticline, and limestone makes up the syncline. And the valleys, the river valleys, are full of the Bandon, the Lee, and the Blackwater rivers, guys. Okay. Before we get stuck into core Ireland, let's just define what we mean by the term region. A region is a well-defined area of land with particular characteristics that set it apart from other regions. Now, what are these characteristics? Well, they're highlighted in red for you. They may be physical. We have physical regions. For example, different geomorphic regions. The Burren in County Clare, complete limestone. The Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland up in Antrim, basalt. Different physical regions. We also have climatic regions. For example, Ireland and Northwest Europe have a cool, temperate oceanic climate or a CTO climate, whereas south of Europe, and we'll be going into South Europe soon with the Mezzogiorno, that region has a Mediterranean climate. So we've different types of climatic regions. Administrative regions. For example, Ireland and France. Ireland has a 2-tier system. Now, by that we mean a national government and a local government, while France has a 3-tier system: a national government, a regional government, and a local government. Administrative regions. We also have economic regions, which I hinted at the start of this class. We have core economic regions, like the Pars Basin, like London and southeast England, like the North Italian Plain, or at the local level, the Greater Dublin area. We also have peripheral regions. At the European non-Irish level, we have the Mezzogiorno. At the Irish level, we have the west and northwest part of Ireland. We also have a third type of region, a region of industrial decline, or an RID. For example, the Nord-Pas-de-Calais in France, or the Sambre-Meuse in Belgium. These are has-been regions. They used to be core regions. They were classified as core regions based on their power source, which was coal. But all the coal in both of these regions has since been used up. So they are in decline. But someday in the future, they may re-emerge as a core region if the French government and the Belgian government decide to reinvest in these areas. Then we have cultural regions. Now, cultural regions can be broken up into language regions or into religious regions. For example, in Ireland, we have the English-speaking region, and then we have the Gaeltacht, or the Irish-speaking region. In Spain, for example, we have the main group of Spanish speakers, but out in the east of Spain, we have Catalonia, where the people speak Catalan, and in the northern Basque region, we have people there who speak Euskera. We also have religious cultural areas. For example, we have the Islamic world, and then we have the Catholic, Protestant, Christian world, guys. And finally, we have urban regions. And all of the areas we will be going into core-wise are dominated by large urban areas. In Dublin, in the Greater Dublin area, we have Dublin dominating the whole eastern part of Ireland, if not all of Ireland. And when we go into the Paris Basin, that basin is dominated by the capital city, Paris. So now we have some idea of what a region is.